Namaskaram. Namaskaram, namaste, or namaskar is a Hindu greeting that says, the light in me sees and acknowledges the light in you, or the God in me sees and acknowledges the God in you. My name is Marky Mendoza, and welcome to Reiki with Marky, and this is your weekly tarot reading for July 4 up to July 10, 2022. Here we are again to give you 8 cards, 7 cards representing the 7 energies of the day, 1 extra card to give us the guidance for the whole week, o ano ba yung summation ng ating linggo. And we're going to be using our Golden Tarot by Cat Black, and we're going to be getting 2 possible cards, major cards or minor cards. Kapag major cards, nako, sure yan na blessing or pwede ring warning, syempre. Or kapag minor cards, di naman sa hindi siya maganda. Malalaman lang natin how much effort we need to put in to manifest bigger blessings in the future. So, simulan na natin yung ating reading for this week. Medyo transformational ang nararamdaman kong energy for this week, pero tignan natin kung anong magiging message para sa atin. Simulan natin for the energy for tomorrow. This is gonna be July 4, 2022. Here we go. Speaking speaking of transformation, okay, wow, we are going to start our week with a major card. Wow, what a blessing. So we have the moon card for tomorrow's card. And definitely tomorrow, no matter how the situation unfolds, I'm going to give you a good warning na in spite of and despite of the things that we have to go through, and it's going to be a day full of possible emotions, possible na iisipin natin is maraming emotions that we will also get to process along with it. But the good thing about this day is that no matter how it unfolds, merong malaking surprise na mag-unfold sa atin. And this is a very positive, sweet surprise that we are all waiting for. And what this also involves, hindi siya magiging limited to one aspect of your life, hindi lang siya sa career, hindi lang siya sa personal. Kumbaga, this is really something that is very authentic and unique to everybody. But more often than not, think of what you are manifesting. Think of what you are really wanting to, what answers you've been wanting to be answered. Yun yung mangyayari sa atin bukas. So, it's gonna be a very fruitful day. Maraming blessings yung mag-unfold sa atin. So, therefore, this is a perfect opportunity to be kind, to be generous, to be loving, to be more understanding, dahil maraming blessings na mag-unfold. Definitely, once you received yours, this is also a perfect opportunity for you to be very kind. So, share your blessings at huwag mag-aatubili to find it in your heart to also do charity work. So, maganda ang ating start ng ating day. Wow, thank you, Lord. Ano na ang ating Tuesday energy? This is gonna be the 5th of July. 5th of July, 2022. Here we go. Ayan, okay. Ay, nako. Okay, maganda ang ating energy for Tuesday. We have the King of Cups for Tuesday. And every time we get cups in our tarot cards, it can represent either emotions, it can also represent success. Now, this is also a form of celebration, and marami din tayong matututunan blessings na mag-unfold or marireceive rather na blessings for this day. It's not something that is a continuation of the energy of blessing nung Monday natin, but a new blessing will unfold. But while this blessing is also going to unfold, you will have to see na parang, or you will feel rather, na parang, oy, may darating na blessing, pero bakit parang may na-miss out ako ng isa pang opportunity? Which may lead to a possible energy of us feeling a little regret. And I'm going to highly encourage you na as you're gonna go through this and processing this, ang kasama niyan will be possible na yung emotions natin will be also overflowing o kaya medyo maalo ng ating mga emotions. As also seen in this card wherein, nako, napaka maalo ng ating mga emotions dyan. Now, wag mag-alala, no matter how things will unfold, whether we are 100% agreeing of the blessings that we're going to receive or not, remember, a blessing is a blessing. No matter how we prefer it, or at least how it unfolds, there is always a bigger lesson why we're going to receive these blessings. And remember, the best thing to do is to always absorb everything as a blessing, no matter how we perceive it, and no matter how it literally manifests. The good lesson for this day is that the more you open your heart to blessings, mas maraming blessings may kapalit na dadating sa atin. And of course, discern well. There is always a learning why you are going to feel na parang, may nasayang or that's a missed opportunity. Now, find that opportunity as well to learn from that situation and to choose better and discern better in the future. Ano naman ang ating July 6 energy? And this is gonna be Wednesday. Here we go. Okay. So, ay, ako. major card, but we are sort of having our warning. It goes both ways. Okay, we have the Hanged Man for our Wednesday energy. This is a major card, so that means this is gonna be a major day for us to pause and reflect, and no matter how we are going to be pushed to make decisions or to act on our decisions, the call for us to pause, reassess, and to take a step back first is the best thing to do. And actually related to, the first 3 days of the week is gonna be something na may strong reminder ako para sa inyo mamaya. And the third, this third day, and on the third card is a strong affirmation na no matter how there is a strong urge for us to move, a strong urge for us to make a decision and to be very firm at it, even if, and this is gonna be the guide for this day, na no matter how the situation may present, to be very clear. Now, you may be very, very certain of the things that you're needing or wanting to say or do. The day is again asking you for you to pause and reflect and reassess muna. There is going to be a perfect timing for this. No matter how you feel like this is really the perfect timing to do so, there's a very good reason why we need to pause and reflect muna for this time. Now, also, another message here is for us to literally slow down, for us to find it an opportunity for us to get our rhythm first, the right rhythm, before we finally tell ourselves to move. There is a bigger lesson na naghihintay para sa atin, and when we get to follow the energies, yung advice natin, I'm telling you, malalaman and ma-realize nyo agad yung pinaka-benefits why this is the guide for the day. Wow, okay. So, tingnan naman natin ang ating Thursday energy. And this is the 7th of July, 2022. Here we go. Okay. Oh, okay. Okay. Medyo maalon talaga ang linggo natin, but that's really expected. And we have the Six of Swords for our Thursday energy. Every time we have swords in our cards, this is a representation of either it's a form of wisdom or it can be a form of a weapon. Now also, there are marami tayong madidiscover on this day. You will see situations, and possibly you can compare your situation with others, most especially about decision making, that you may see other people na halimbawa, you're gonna gear towards making a decision, and other people around you will be going a different direction than where you're going, and this is actually your cue. Pag napapansin natin na parang, why are people going towards the other or the opposite direction and I'm gearing towards the other way? It's really a very good opportunity for you to reassess, to discern, and to discover something before we finally take action, because the least thing we would want to happen is the wisdom that we carry, that we are not able to balance fully, can turn itself into a weapon that can eventually hurt us. Now, make sure, again, this is concerning decision making, and it's not gonna be bound by a certain na life aspect natin. It's not limited to our career or personal. This is in general when we talk about many decision makings, most especially that will have to manifest on Thursday. We have to make sure that we open our minds and our hearts and discern really well and find it in your heart to be very truthful in absorbing the wisdom that you need to. The least thing you would want to happen is parang nakikita yung mga tao around you are already giving you the hints, are already giving you the idea, pero hindi natin sinunod. Again, make sure that you keep an open mind and heart para malaman natin kung saan natin dadalhin ang mga decisions natin. Nako, okay medyo, tignan natin ang ating Friday energy, and this is gonna be the 8th of July, 2022, Friday, ano ang ating energy. But before we continue with our Friday energy, if you are enjoying this video and gusto mo naman ang mga personal questions mo concerning your own life aspects ang masagot natin, libre lang magtanong. Join me every Tuesday from 9 p.m. to 11 p.m. here in our YouTube channel. We have our official Tuesday night habit. It's Tarot Tuesdays. We also give away lots of prizes every time we have our live session. So please share with your friends and family, and akong bahala sa mga questions nyo. See you there. So tingnan, after nung plugging na yun, tignan naman natin ang ating Friday energy. Again, this is July 8. Here we go. Oh my God. Wow. We have a very good card. We have a major card, and this is the World Friday. This is a very good and a very positive card. Now, you will see that there are many of This is not going to be limited again in any of a specific life aspect, but in general, you will come to terms to many things. You will get to realize many things. There will be some past experiences, possibly some mga past life lessons that you are either processing pa din, or you were able to process but not 100% come into terms with it yet, or not 100% feeling very peaceful with that situation yet. It will be very different on this day. You will feel that you will come to terms. You will feel like you have closed a chapter in your life which opens an opportunity for new experiences and new lessons to unfold. And that means when another chapter of our life has to close, a perfectly clean slate shall open. And the good thing about this is, as we all have a clean slate, we will have a perfect opportunity to improve, to discern better, to equip ourselves with better tools so that we can open this chapter not just with a clean slate, but with better tactics, with better strategies. Use this opportunity as well for you to plan better, for you to see how else you can strengthen your path into improving, and to make sure that we always learn. That's always the goal. At the end of ending any chapter, what have we learned and how do we make it better? Now, tignan naman natin ang ating Saturday energy, and this is gonna be the 9th of July, 2022. Here we go. So, for our Saturday energy, pinupuno tayo. Sabi ko na nga ba, this card, this week is really gonna be very transformational for us. And yet again, we have our 4th major card. Saturday, we have the Temperance card. The Temperance card is also a very good affirmation of the things that we planned. Sabi ko nga, remember, doing a piggyback on the Friday energy wherein we discovered na meron tayong mga lessons na matututunan na, meron tayong mga chapters na isasara na for us to get a clean slate, which will also allow us to prepare for a better tomorrow. Kinabukasan mismo, binigyan tayo ng strongest affirmation that no matter what we have to start, no matter what we finally have to take action, na mga plans na we want to manifest, no matter what we need to do or to finally make a better move, we are going to be assured na if we're going to do this on a Saturday, we have a very balanced mind and a heart to do that. So that means walang gray areas. That means you're very sure and very much certain of what you're going to do. That means you've already gone through a very thorough process, and both your mind and your heart agree with the necessary plans, the necessary steps that you're going to take. Now, this doesn't mean that you are not going to feel very secure or complacent about this. Maganda pa rin na before you finally execute this, revisit everything. And paano natin malalaman that this is really something that would yield very good blessings in the future, or you're finally gonna tell yourself that I've done the best decisions? Always be truthful if ever you're going to process this. Your internal monologues, make sure that when you ask these questions and when you discern well, make sure it's coming from a very good place. Make sure that this is coming from a place of love, and make sure that it's always going to touch on strengthening your integrity as well. No matter how this will unfold, you're going to be guaranteed that this is going to be a very balanced day on when to make decisions. Saturday is a very good day to do so. Now, tignan naman natin ang ating Sunday energy. Siksik na siksik, although taas-baba ang energy natin, but tignan naman natin ang ating Sunday energy. Here we go. Okay. So, taas-baba talaga ang energy, because on Sunday, we have the 8 of Swords. And every time we have 8 of Swords, in general, this is again pertaining to either a form of wisdom that can turn into a weapon just in case. Now, this is, the whole message of this is, do not turn a blind eye on the things that you already know. Do not turn a blind eye on certain forms of injustice that may be around you just for convenience, or just because it's easier of a decision to make. Remember, at the end of it, if you're going to make a decision, if you're going to agree into something, remember that karma will always come into play. And that means, in every action, lagi yan may mga consequence. And if we're going to keep investing on good things, it shall be the same thing that we will be harvesting in the future, and vice versa if it's not the good thing. So, ang reminder natin ngayon is that you will never unsee kung anong dapat mong makita, but the thing is, do not turn a blind eye. Do not turn a blind eye. And when injustice is presenting itself, your goal is to bring not just the justice by yourself, but to bring truth within yourself and to make sure na remember you're going to always consider yourself. If I'm gonna say yes to this action, if I'm going to say yes to this energy, if I'm gonna do it, if I'm gonna say yes to it, and this energy na i-invest ko, one way or another babalik sa akin, will I be okay with it? And if the answer is no, then reassess everything. It's a perfect opportunity for you to honor your truth in so many ways and make sure that you become the opportunity of inspiration with the people around you. Be that bigger voice. Be that bigger voice so that you can use your own integrity as an opportunity to inspire others. Okay? Ano naman ang ating general na card for the week, which will also support ano ba ang magiging message natin for this week. Here we go. Oh my gosh, we have our fifth major card and we have the Magician. The Magician, which is the manifestation card, and this week is literally going to be a very good week. It's obviously na 5 out of 8 cards have presented major cards, and this is really something that's very transformational. As I mentioned it earlier, even before I started getting cards for everybody, nasabi ko na this week is really gonna be transformational, most especially on the first 3 days. There is a very strong call for us to reassess everything, for us to really make sure na yung mga decisions natin and how we process all of these decisions, what steps we need to take, and what our mind will have to process, and at the same time, the emotions that comes with every thought that we need to process. It really calls for a very strong and honest discernment. At the end of it, just like what I mentioned on the last card, yung sa Sunday card natin, is that we always have to consider na lahat ng mga desisyon na gagawin natin will always have and will create a ripple effect, not just for ourselves, but for the rest of the universe. It is also our personal accountability to do our own fair share of investing the good energy so that for those who may not have the same opportunity or right inspiration for you, for them to do so, you can be that blessing for other people. You can manifest all of those blessings. You can manifest all of the great things, but you have to have that right perfect timing through discernment, through making sure that you pray and you seek out God's wisdom and you keep praying for God's patience. Because remember, every single time that we need to make these decisions, sometimes it's the timing that really is going to play a huge role in manifesting them. Make sure that you become very patient, not just in waiting for the blessings to manifest, but patience for you to discern really well, most especially if we haven't arrived for a very well-balanced answer. Wait it out. I'm telling you, there are going to be major decisions that we will have to make this year, and the least thing we would want to happen is that for this opportunity to become another life lesson. Make sure that you absorb this wisdom well, share it to people around you, and if you have the perfect opportunity to become an inspiration, this is literally something that we need to all grab in this week. We are going to be blessed with so many things, but remember, we have to know how to manage all of these blessings. Continuously have a very grateful heart and a grateful nature and positively influence other people, and make sure that as you go through this week's energy, no matter how this will unfold, there is always a blessing in every situation. So that's it for our weekly reading for this week, and I hope you do enjoy this episode. And if you do not forget to give it a good thumbs up. Do not forget to like, share, and subscribe here in our YouTube channel. And magkita-kita tayo this coming Tuesday for our, syempre, Tarot Tuesdays natin yan. But for now, this has been Marky Mendoza na laging nagpapaalala to keep trusting the process, everybody. Namaskaram, and I will see you all next Tuesday.